So Lundqvist has a podium in sight. How about that?
In 2024, Linus Lundqvist was 2 spots away from getting his maiden INDYCAR race win. He led a charge from 5th to 3rd with 13 laps to go in the 2024 Children's of Alabama Indy GP. What I'm going to attempt today is try and rewrite history and get Linus Lundqvist's first INDYCAR career win. How may I do this, you may ask? I have to pass Felix Rosenqvist, Alex Palou, Will Power, and finally Scott McLaughlin in 15 laps to get Linus Lundqvist's first ever INDYCAR win. Well, all my life, I loved playing NASCAR games, and I always loved playing the challenge modes. NASCAR Thunder 2003 had the Lightning Challenges, 2004 had Lightning Challenges. You had 07, 08, 09 that had like the Dodge Challenges. NASCAR The Game Inside Line 2013, 2014 had highlights, which relive moments that season. And so that's what I'm going to try and do, try and create this series to where we relive some of the fantastic moments from 2024, trying to rewrite the history books, as Carl Edwards once said. Make sure to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, so here we are at Barber Motorsports Park in Alabama for this challenge today. So I'm starting from the back, starting 5th in line behind Rosenqvist, and we gotta pretty much get as many positions as possible, early as possible, while they're all bunched up. So coming through this final corner, I'm kind of laying back to give myself a little bit more of a challenge to try and make up some more time on these guys right here as we get the green flag for today's challenge. We got 15 laps to beat Scott McLaughlin and just get ahead of where Lundqvist originally started. As we look into the outside of Felix Rosenqvist right here, is very slow out of the corner right here. We get a big run on the inside, almost get taken out, almost get ran out of space, hitting the apex right there, but we know for sure we are faster than him on these cold tires and these opening laps. So coming around the hairpin turn, we get a really solid run off the corner right here, drop alongside of Felix Rosenqvist, and we are going to have the pass made on the first lap. But no, never mind. Rosenqvist goes back around the outside in the little corkscrew here in Barber, but we here get a big run out of the corner. Looks like Rosenqvist just forgot to hit the grass there, and we just go right around him into the little chicane right here, and we get a little arrow wash there and get off track a little bit. No matter, we still keep the car clean and set our sights on Alex Palou up ahead. As we start this next lap, we are all over the back of Alex Palou's rear end and the gearbox. Going up the hill right here, we get a massive run right here. Going to look to the inside of our teammate, and on the push to pass, trying to get a little extra horsepower boost into the hairpin, but Alex Palou is able to get the better of us under braking, but we get really close to his gearbox off the corner and able to make the same move as we did to Felix Rosenqvist, but this time we're going to get it done a lot earlier and get the position before the corkscrew. And that's another position done. So now we got 2 positions in the first 2 laps. So now it pretty much means we have 13 laps to play with to try and catch Will Power and Scott McLaughlin up the road. As you can see right here, this slow motion, how close I got to nearly taking my left front wing off of just how close it was to Alex Palou's right rear. So fast forward a couple of laps, we have now caught the back of Will Power. Now it's just going to try and do what we can do with the dirty air impacting our car in the middle of the corners. Just try and get the right side of the car on the inside of Will Power and get some clean air as much as possible. Now we get the push to pass, get a little boost out of the corner, brake a little bit later than Will Power. It seems like they're braking a little bit earlier than I am, and I'm able to be a lot more aggressive under braking. Now we get a solid run on Will Power right here. Going to try and fake to the inside, go to the outside, which is actually going to be turning to the inside here, the corkscrew, but just like Felix Rosenqvist in the first lap, he gets the position going into the corkscrew. But now, just like we did in the first lap, we get a solid run out of the corkscrew, and we get the position done. So now, all we have to do is just chase down McLaughlin, who is some 4 seconds ahead of us, about to go into the penultimate corner here. And this is the corner where I struggle the most, where the AI just able to roll the corner speed so much more than I can, and I'm just trying to make up for it for pretty much the rest of the lap. So it seems like that the second to last corner and the second corner of the racetrack is where I'm just losing most of the time, but under braking I'm just gaining so much time on McLaughlin. You see right here, visibly we are catching him lap after lap after lap. And I see here in the camera angle how much we're able to gain on McLaughlin in the braking zone and on exit. So there's no doubt in my mind that we are going to be faster than McLaughlin in the last couple of laps of this challenge. He is on the primary tires, the slower tires, but they last a little bit longer. My tires may be dying towards the end of this challenge because the red tires are a lot more grippier, but they don't last as long as those primary tires that McLaughlin has on. So it's definitely going to be important to get the move done sooner rather than later, because I'm burning up all my stuff trying to catch McLaughlin here. Right here is been my trouble spot in the entire track, is just rolling the mid-corner speed and trying to get the run off. And then that last corner too, it just understeers like crazy, so I'm just trying my best to mitigate the damage lost with the dirty air in some of these mid-speed corners. Now you see right here we get a solid run off the second corner, push the pass on the first straight of the backstretch, I guess you could say, before this little hairpin. You can see right there we gained so much time on our braking, so there's no doubt in my mind that the winning pass is going to have to be coming in that braking zone, or else I think I'm going to be stuck behind McLaughlin for probably seemingly for the rest of this challenge. As to the corkscrew, we get another solid run. We're really good on the brakes here, and overdriving it a little bit, he pulls away just a tad bit, but we're going to be able to gain a lot more time throughout this lap, I'm sure, especially through this next little section of corners here, the little left-right section right here. They seem to just not be able to carry the speed right there and take advantage of the curbing and just help the car rotate even more. But here's the part where the AI seem to be really good right here, but I'm able to use McLaughlin to my advantage to kind of base my lifting points and braking points to see, gauge where he's braking and when he's getting back on the gas, to try and study their lines through that corner, because I mean, let's be honest, that's been my weak spot this entire time, is that second to last corner. But now go through the corkscrew in the next lap. Get a little jittery off the exit right there, but able to catch the car, a little slideways, but so we're still stalking the back of McLaughlin. Here's the next lap. We're right on the gearbox, almost on the gearbox of McLaughlin here in the braking zone of the hairpin. We're on the push to pass. Going to try and get the draft here a little bit on the backstretch, but we're not going to be close enough to make a move. You can see he's taking the defensive line into the corkscrew. That's just fine by me. I know I have enough speed. I'm just going to take my time to try and make sure I get the pass made, but also made clean. Because you don't want to try and, throw it on the inside and just wreck both of you. That mean that I'm going to have to restart the challenge anyways if I have to do it that way. But going through the last couple of corners right here, we are all over him. We have the fastest car right now for sure, and for some reason it seems like, I don't know, his tires may be dying off, even though my tires should be at this point. I mean, he just seems to be taking a lot more conservative lines through these corners. I mean, you're going to see here in a second, maybe in the first corner, that he's going to be sliding his rears around a lot right here, getting back on the gas right there. The car is unstable. And I see right here we get a massive run on the inside of McLaughlin. Down the inside we go into the hairpin, and this is the race-winning move. And we get McLaughlin cleared on the exit. Absolutely no issue. And you can tell that was a spot that we were going to pass him lap after lap. That was a spot that we gained the most time in the entire lap. Now later in this lap, you can see McLaughlin's just absolutely gaining on us in the last couple of corners, just because I'm just overdriving the car a little bit on its limit. And he's not done fighting yet. He is still on our gearbox. This race is not over yet, and by any stretch of the imagination. Going through the first couple corners, McLaughlin is still on our gearbox, but right here we just start legging it out. He cannot keep up with us on exit at all. And from here on out, it is sayonara to Scotty Mac, because we are just going to pull away and cruise to LINUS LUNDQVIST maiden INDYCAR victory, rewriting the history books. As the white flag flies, last lap, no worries behind. You don't have to worry about McLaughlin gaining on us. We are just stretching the gap by no effort, it seems like. Through the last couple of corners, we have driven a flawless 15 laps. And through the final corner, we are going to rewrite the history books as LINUS LUNDQVIST and get his first ever INDYCAR race victory. As we burn it down in the pits, because there's not really any other appropriate place to really burn it down on this track. Burn it down in the pits, celebrate LUNDQVIST's maiden INDYCAR victory. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more of these challenges come across this channel more often, let me know down in the comments, and by liking the video as well and subscribing to this channel for more INDYCAR content. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.